I guess towards my senior year, I started to just drift away from God. Just wasn't really intentional, but I just did. And then my second semester senior year, I was diagnosed with cancer, and just started doubting God, and just all the more of just why would He let me go through this, and just suffer through this. With my age and my health and the stage that it was in, I got through just fine, the best that I really could. I had a year of just complete fear for my life. I guess just cancer showed me that I could die at any moment, and I lived in that fear, and it just consumed me for about a year. And that's when I just really started to just self-medicate. I started smoking weed on a daily basis and started drinking alcohol heavily. I did just start to drink it more and more heavily. I was up to about 15-20 shots a night. And there was a couple times where I had about 25-30 drinks in one night. And I guess I still don't really know or understand how I'm still here today from those nights. It wasn't long after that when my parents got divorced, and I really just fell back into drinking hard again. I drank to really just escape from feeling anything at all, just anything good, anything bad. I just didn't want to feel fear, I didn't want to feel happiness, and I just drank myself into, I guess, into a oblivion that I couldn't really get out of easily. But then little did I know that the worst was still yet to come. It was November 27th, 2010. I was out with a couple friends, and I barely saw it myself, but a drunk driver came by and hit both of my friends. And one friend died soon after, my best friend died soon after that, and my other friend had a broken leg in several different areas and had the bone out of his right arm sticking through the skin. But a week after my friend died, I met up with another friend, and she was asking me, like, where are you at with God? My line to her was that how could I deny Him? I mean, He's been faithful to me, and even when I wasn't faithful with Him, and He's saved me through everything. I did have a lot of forgiveness that I needed to seek, and God was great with just giving me a whole lot of that. But that was one of the hardest things I ever had to do, was just remind myself that I was forgiven, and that it didn't matter how bad I felt about myself or how much forgiveness I really felt I needed to seek, but that the forgiveness was already there, and that the forgiveness was already there through Jesus Christ and through God's Son, and just the sacrifice that He gave to me. That barrier that was between God and I, that was the alcohol, just being broken down and having God just speak to me just all the more. Really did just stop drinking just altogether. And I cut it, and I stopped it cold turkey. And it was my choice to stop, but it was God's nudge. And I've realized through all of my struggles with the addiction and through this grief and this survivor's guilt this last year, that it is really just simple for me to just focus on myself and focus on how I'm doing and what I think I need. But what I think I need is always wrong. And when I focus myself onto Christ and onto His Father and my Father, that's when the true healing comes. Even if I don't feel up to it originally, it does always pay off in the end. I'm Don Richardson, and I am second.